Grammar lessons with Arinal Sensei. The topic is degree of comparison. Are you ready? Okay, let's start the lesson. Well, do you know what adjective is? In describing someone, we usually use adjective. An adjective is used to modify a noun, so it should be placed before a noun. For examples, long hair and small eyes. An adjective also can be put after to be. For examples, her hair is long. His eyes are small. In some cases, the verb have or has can be used too. For examples, she has long black hair and I have brown eyes. In our daily life, we may often compare things. We use adjective to express the comparison. Today, we will learn degree of comparison to compare the quality of things. The degree of comparison consists of three levels. They are positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive is the normal use of adjective. Comparative is used to compare two things, and superlative is used to compare three or more things. Now the question is how to use the degree of comparison in a sentence. Rules number 1. For the adjectives which have only one syllable or two syllables ending with y, add er for comparative and add est for superlative. For examples, Diana's hair is longer than mine. I think Hannah is prettier than Sasha. Grandma is the oldest person in our family. Don't forget that the word than usually accompanies the comparative and the word the precedes the superlatives. Rule number 2. For other adjectives with two syllables or more, add more for comparative and most for superlative. For examples, my father is more patient than my mother. Who is the most diligent student in your class? Rule number 3. Exception. Here are some exceptions. So, in some words, we don't follow the rule number 1 and the rule number 2. Rule number 4. As blah 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 as. As blah 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 as is used when comparing two things which are similar, and not as blah 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 as is used for two things which are not the same. For examples, Ronaldo is as popular as Beckham. Derawan is as amazing as Wakatobi. A bike is not as fast as a motorbike. Rule number 5. We can add much, a little, or a bit before comparative. For examples, my sister is much taller than me. Azmi is a bit lazier than his older brother. Hooray! Congratulations! You already learned the rules about degree of comparison. For a better understanding, let's do some exercises, shall we? Number 1. Diana and Paul are friends. However, Diana is blah 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 than Paul. Number 2. Emily stops in the office. Vicky is blah blah blah. Number 3. Freddie sings a song blah blah blah. Good blah 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 me. Number 4. This job was blah 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 than what I thought. Number 5. In our team, Johnny's house is blah blah blah. He needs to use taxi. Exercise 2. Please make 5 sentences using degree of comparison. Type your sentences in the comment box below. I will give you comments if there is incorrect sentence. Good luck!